Hey guys, this is Nicholas Live coming at you from Izhevsk in Russia, and I want to make a quick video about the possibility that Bitcoin is being manipulated specifically for the purpose of an ETF happening. First of all, I want to give a shout out to MoneyKicks007 from the Slack in the NLC2 group for giving me this idea from the trading channel. I've been quite active looking at some what people are talking about in a trading hashtag trading channel and that Slack, and there's some really good OGs who have some really good insights in the market. And I just want to share something I've seen a good friend of mine say in the Slack, and I think this is very much true. So he believes that essentially the Bitcoin is being stabilized, forced and stabilized by pure manipulation for the purpose of proving a point and possibly having the ETF being expedited and being created in the first place. Because some of the original problems, I guess, why institutionals were afraid of Bitcoin and why ETF possibly couldn't have been done before was because Bitcoin was not stable, and it was too volatile, and it just wasn't it wasn't comparable to the old market. But now that we see the crazy stock prices going down, a possibility of a huge crash, people talking about a possibility of a Black Monday, Black Tuesday, and all these horrible economic crashes happening pretty much over the course of next couple of weeks. And this has pretty much been already happening with S&P 500 stocks pretty much going down and everything, the Dow going down. So this, when you think about it, this stability is definitely seems forced. It doesn't seem natural. Like if you look at the last 3 months, Bitcoin has probably been like flatlining, like literally flatlining around 6,500, maybe drop to 6,400 or 6,700 jump, and all these random mini jumps over 7K. But these are just literally short wicks on a candle that did not last more than a couple hours at best, maybe a couple days. So looking at the overall big picture and looking at what's happening in the market, I think it's a really good prediction, and I would say that it is quite good possibility that all this is manipulation, and it's still an unregulated market. It is still a very new industry. So if manipulation was possible, which it is, I'm pretty sure it's happening. But yeah, it just puts a really good perspective on why it's flatlining in the first place, and gives us a good idea of where it will go in the next couple of months. Because I would say bulls have this one. It's definitely gonna be an uptrend once the flatlining stops. If you just look at all the possibilities and if you try to look at read between the lines, right? So we have Universal Vibes TV saying 100% fact, but we have known that for a long time. Preferred the crocodile teeth of the last year with the swings between Bitcoin and the alts. Well, the swings between Bitcoin and the alts are still happening. They're just not on a big scale. There just isn't the volume that was happening earlier. And I think I'm looking at some things also from trading channels. People are talking how right now Bitcoin is quite high in the dominance percentage, and the next big swing and the next big season will be like a mini altcoin season, since the Bitcoin dominance has been so drastically high. It's going to come down, and there's going to be like a mini November alt season. And you can guess which altcoin I'm going for in this possible mini alt season in November, and it's definitely NLC2 with the new news from the Crypto Invest Summit that happened a couple of days ago. They made a really amazing video, which I was personally blown away. I was legit blown away. I would say I have a pretty good standard when it comes to being blown away by anything in crypto, especially if it's a video promoting a specific crypto. But that was a speech the CEO Raphael gave, and I'll actually link it in the comments because if you guys haven't seen it before, but I'm guessing most of you guys from my following have seen it, and I would expect you to see it, right? But definitely take a look at that. Anyway, yeah, I think the whole point of the video is that the manipulation is gonna happen, whether you like it or not, and might as well just use this, use what's happening to your advantage. If you want, like trading is, I would say trading is quite simple right now compared to early in the year, since there's because it's so boring, quote unquote, and so dull, and there's lack of volatility, and many people lost money. People are not as interested in trading anymore, so that means it's less competition in trading. So if you look at to learn trading, right now is a good time because there is less competition from other more professional or other mediocre traders. So yeah, it's a really good time to accumulate and develop and just get better at anything, or just be patient, because things, they're bound to happen, right? But it could be another 2 days of flatlining, could be another 2 years of flatlining. Doesn't matter. I don't think so. Can we predict the future? No, we can't. But I'm pretty sure all of us agree that on one thing, that Bitcoin will go up sooner or later. So enjoy this beautiful snow. Here I'm just outside the mall in Russia. I'm about to go see a movie with a person very special to me, so I'm just taking the time and just chilling out, recouping energy, actually regenerating myself health-wise, mentally also, since I did burn myself out early in the year. It was a difficult beginning in 2018, and I'm pretty sure you guys felt the same way. But now it's a good time to just take this ability, take this. People need to appreciate this ability. People need to appreciate the boring market, because it is truly a chance to develop a new skill. It is truly a chance to accumulate. It is truly a chance to do lots of things, and it's all about perspective. If you guys see it as something that's negative, you'll have a bad time. If you see it as a positive, like me, you have an amazing time. So let's see. Universal Vibes Stevie is commenting that a major event centered around New York City will spark a bank collapse and eventually a crypto upswing. Okay. Well, we've seen what happened in 2008, so it's possible, but who knows? Banks might get bailed out like all the other times they get bailed out. So it's not something I would rely on, because you gotta look at it from this perspective. Like, you gotta look at it from we're like literally ants in the whole ecosystem. We're literally small fish. So we have unfortunately we have a limited mindset and limited perspective what we can see. So there's only so much we can see from our small perspective, and if you're trying to like play against the big dogs, I would advise against it. Just stick to the small things. And if you're trying to like short the economy, good luck. It's not an easy feat. Like, only a couple people were able to do it successfully in history, and everyone else pretty much failed. So the odds are against you, and try not to like. I mean, if you make money from the banks collapsing, it'll be the ultimate source of of pretty much the ultimate thing to do in trading wise. It is the ultimate the ultimate short. Will be shorting the whole economy, but it's not an easy feat. I had a sleepless night the other day. I was the whole night I was thinking about how I would how would you hedge against the economy. And if you look at gold, if you look at silver, you can pretty much try to do a hedge, but the issue is that the gold and silver prices are already manipulated, and if somebody was pretty much, gold probably is already propped up and silver is already propped up. If you look at the last 30 days, gold and silver prices spiked, so you would already be paying a premium, and hedging against the economy is difficult if you're paying a premium already, which is included in the price. So there's many ways to do it, but it's not an easy feat, especially if you're just a small fish like you and me. I'm pretty sure we don't have any billionaires watching right now in this live stream. So unless you operate with the big guys, you really don't have much of a choice. And I mean, first of all, just buying gold and silver at spot price is not easy, especially buying it without a premium involved, and it's just so many factors against you. And first of all, you have to make up for the loss of the premium you paid. You have to make up for the loss you paid over market, and then you're looking to make some money if you get lucky, right? And then there's potential income tax, which is another slap on the back. So it's like there's so many things you have to like work against to make money. Is like you can't really make money on the old-fashioned way, and you can't really make money like most people think you can. So I would just say focus on the small markets, focus on emerging markets, and just focus on crypto because just do what we're best at. Do crypto. That's what I'm good at, and I was thinking about hedging against the economy, but it's let's face it. It's like I can only do so much, and I'll just the best thing to do is just focus on what you're good at, and just focus on literally on one thing at a time. And I'm good at small altcoins, and that's what I'm going to focus on myself. I very much like NLC too. If you look at the big picture, like compare like what's happening with the economy and stuff, what can we do about it, right? So just focus on what you can do something about. Focus on a small company you can help personally, and as people say, invest in your own investments. But most of all, appreciate this beautiful time in the Bitcoin history, and hey, appreciate the small things. Look at this beautiful snow. I'll see you guys later.